Hi, it's Melissa with CommunicateWithAngels.com, and today I'm going to share with you about how to be in your divine timing. So stay tuned for that one. If you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad you're with me. Please hit that subscribe button. I share these inspirational videos every Wednesday, so you'll want to hit that subscribe and the notification bell so you don't miss the next exciting and inspiring video that can help you on your spiritual journey. So have you heard of divine timing? Do you know what it is? Well, to me, it's just simply being in the right place at the right time. And divine timing is so unique because you have a unique purpose. No one came to do what you're here to do. So your path and your timing is unique to you. And it can change depending on other things going on in the environment or the decisions that other people make as well. So how do you navigate all of that and really be in your own divine timing? Well, you want to have your personal team of angels or guides on board. When you can develop a relationship with your guides and really be able to ask them questions and get immediate answers, you're going to help have that resource to tune into spirit and to get that bigger picture perspective so you can be in the right place at the right time. Have you ever had the experience of when you are in your divine timing and things just flow and show up when you need it? And then, of course, you might have had the experience of the opposite, where it just feels like you're hitting your head against a brick wall and nothing is going as planned, nothing is working out. So when you feel that frustration of being in the wrong timing, here's some things you can do to tune back in and be in your divine timing. So the first thing is to kind of do your part, your 50% of this connection with your angels. And it's about being in balance. So when you're in balance, your energy flows as feel, think, act. Feel, think, act. Feel, think, act. Feel, think, act. Some of you who've taken workshops with me know the feel, think, act technique, and it's a really fun experience. And you get to feel what it's like to be in that flow. But even if you haven't experienced the technique, you can start to get that feeling of feel, think, act. Feel, think, act. Now, what do many of us do, including me at times? Feel, think, 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 think. Maybe act, but maybe I won't act. Maybe I'll just think some more or go back to feeling. So do you relate to that? So this is how we kind of get in our own way, right? We're so programmed in our society and our family upbringing and the church to just think about things. Think, 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 think. And you're overthinking. You just want to think or organize yourself enough to accomplish what your feelings desire to do, what you desire to fulfill your purpose, what your soul's journey is. And when you overthink and over-organize and worry and doubt, you're stopping and blocking the flow. So practice just, instead of thinking so much, taking action and learning by taking action and then discerning what the next step is and organizing that and going and doing that. Take more action so you're more in that flow. That's a really important key to getting into your divine timing. So another thing you can do to get more in your divine timing is to develop this ability and learn some tools and techniques to have a direct two-way communication with your angels. Because when you do this, you can ask them flat out, is this the right timing to do XYZ thing? Is it the right time to quit my job? Would it be better to wait? When is the best month for me to get married or to leave my marriage or whatever it might be? Sell my house. When is the best timing? But you're actually learning to ask your angels directly and get a response. And it kind of takes the guesswork out of the equation. So if you haven't been a part of my courses and programs yet on learning these amazing tools that are just simple and direct, and you get tangible, clear answers from your angels, make sure that you get involved in the community. Go to CommunicateWithAngels.com/webinar and sign up for a webinar that I'll be offering very, very soon to get you started on this journey. Okay, a third thing that you can do to be more in your divine timing is to be clear about what you really want and to have clearly defined goals. If you leave things wishy-washy, if you're like, maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't, if you haven't fully committed to your goals and your life, if you're telling yourself that you don't know what you want, or you're kind of leaving it open-ended just in case it's wrong or you don't want to make the wrong decision, you really are doing yourself a big disservice. You need to be clear. Take a little time to get clear about what your heart truly desires and put that into a clearly defined goal. When you have clear goals, you're giving yourself direction. Energetically, you can move towards something, and there's a power in that direction and that clarity that will kind of get you into that flow more, and things just start showing up. You manifest the right person that's going to help you. You're in the right place at the right time, because energetically you're streamlined and directed. If you're not, if you don't have clearly defined goals, you're going around and around in circles and never really getting anywhere. So take that time to get clear on what you want and make it into a clearly defined goal. And then have a daily practice of reminding yourself of that goal. Whether you visualize it, whether you look at it on a vision board, whether you have a little index card and you read your goal every day. Do something to remind your brain and your soul about what you're moving toward. That clarity has so much power for you. And my last tip for you today on how to be in your own divine timing is stop doubting yourself. Stop getting in your own way. I know it's easier said than done to just do that. But if you catch yourself doubting, ask yourself, what am I doubting? Once you've made that clear decision about where you're going and what you want, there's really nothing left to doubt. So stop second guessing yourself and just really embrace the trust that the universe is behind you, that your angels have your back. Because here's the thing, that you make it really difficult for your angels when you keep changing your mind and going back and forth on, I'm going to go this way, I'm going to go that way. Your angels will kind of take a step back and go, okay, we don't really know how to help you right now because every day it's a different story. So we'll just wait for you to make a decision so that we know what we can help you with, so we know what to do. We assume that our angels should just kind of have this, clarity and know better than we do, but they don't. You are the driver of this car. You're in the driver's seat of your life. So when you have that commitment and clarity, then they can really go to work for you and manifest things to show up in your life that get you more in that flow and more in that divine timing. But it does take a little effort on your part. So if you need to watch this video again, do so, because these 4 tips can truly shift your energy and align you to manifest amazing abundance and success into your life. There's a quote that I really love from Dr. Francisco Cole, and that is, happiness, success, and abundance are already yours. All you need to do is master yourself. So all those things are all a part of you, but here are some tips today for you to have that self-mastery so that you're doing your part in manifesting that amazing life. And then when you have the clarity, your angels are going to bring you stuff that you could never have imagined. Such amazing clarity. I have a bonus tip for you guys as well, is to trust your intuition. When you get intuitive hits, act on them immediately. I had an experience last summer where I was attending our summer camp with the Wayshowers College in Iowa, and I had the inspiration and set a goal to create retreats. And the very next day, 24 hours later, when I'd made a very clear commitment to manifest this goal into my life, I had an intuitive hit to have a conversation with another woman that was at the retreat about this, and then I had another intuitive hit to bring in 2 other women into this conversation. And before you knew it, we were having a meeting with 4 women, and all 4 of us had the desire to create destination retreats. And we manifested and we created this retreat within 3 months. We had done it. We did a 3-day retreat in Colorado last year, and we have another one planned for this year in 2019. But my point with that is, it was a very intuitive hit in the moment, and I just went with it. I took action. I said, hey, you guys, let's talk about this. And within half an hour, we had what we were going to offer people, when it was going to be, where we were going to do it, and why we were doing it. And we had a plan, and we went with it. We did not waver from our plan, and we pulled it together and we manifested it. So if I hadn't trusted that intuitive hit, I could have doubted it all day long and never have done that. So what does this mean for you? When have you had an intuitive hit and you went with it and things lined up? You've got to be taking that action and then getting the next inspiration and just organizing yourself enough to go do it and go do so that you're in your divine timing. All right, guys, I could go on about this one all day long, but hopefully you've got some inspiration. You're excited now about what you can do to be more in your divine timing. Keep reminding yourself of these things every single day. And go ahead and sign up for that webinar, communicatewithangels.com/webinar. I'm going to share with you some tips on there so that you can have this communication with your angels and really benefit from it in your life. There's some simple, practical tools and methods that no one's ever taught you that I want you to know. I don't want this to be a secret. I learned it when I was 12, and I have been living my life this way with so much joy and abundance, have shared it with thousands of people across the globe, and now it's time for you to learn it too. It's like the best kept secret, but communication with your angels can be the foundation of you to live your purpose, have that abundant and fulfilling life. So go ahead and sign up for the webinar, learn the tools, get your friends to jump on with you, and I can't wait to see you on that live webinar. And if you're watching this video later, you can check out my website, communicatewithangels.com, for lots of other free resources as well. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.